Did you know there's an ancient manuscript so controversial it was banned from the Bible? Today we uncover the secrets of the Book of Enoch. A rock thrown into a cave leads three Bedouin shepherds to stumble upon one of the greatest archaeological discoveries of the 20th century. Imagine a desert landscape under a brilliant sun where the lives of Muhammad Edh, his cousin Qumran Muhammad, and Khalil Musa unfolded in simplicity and routine. One fateful day, between November 1946 and February 1947, Muhammad Edh, tending his flock near the ancient settlement of Qumran, throws a rock into a cave opening and hears the unexpected shattering of pottery. Intrigued, he and his companions venture into the shadowy cave. Their lanterns cast flickering light on a collection of large clay jars. Within these jars lay ancient leather and papyrus scrolls, untouched for centuries. In this video, we share what was contained in these scrolls: the forbidden manuscript, fallen angels, divine judgment, the end of days. These aren't just plot points from the latest blockbuster, they're the heart of the banned Book of Enoch. For centuries, this ancient text has been hidden from the masses, but today, we're going to uncover the truth. Are you ready to see why this book was too hot for the Bible to handle? Imagine a world where the origins of humanity are not what we've been told. What if an ancient manuscript held secrets so powerful, religious authorities deemed it too dangerous for the public? Imagine discovering that angels once walked among us, sharing forbidden knowledge. Would this make you question the very origins of faith? Why was this book, once respected by early church fathers, suddenly banned? What truths lie within its pages that someone doesn't want you to know? As we peel back the layers of this forbidden text, we'll uncover a story that challenges everything you thought you knew about our past and our future. Enoch, the man who walked with God. At the heart of this mysterious book stands a figure shrouded in legend. Enoch, a man who walked with God. But who was this enigmatic character, and why did his writings spark such controversy? Enoch's story begins in the shadows of early human history. The great-grandfather of Noah, he lived in a world teetering on the brink of divine judgment. But unlike those around him, Enoch found favor in the eyes of God. The Bible tells us that Enoch walked after God and disappeared because God took him. This cryptic passage hints at a relationship with the divine unlike any other. What set Enoch apart? What secrets did he uncover during his 365 years on earth? The banned Book of Enoch paints a picture of a man granted unparalleled access to the mysteries of heaven. It describes Enoch as the guardian of all the treasures of heaven, and even the chief of the archangels. Imagine a mere mortal elevated to such lofty heights in the heavenly realm. But Enoch's role went beyond that. The book speaks of visions and blessings bestowed upon him. Enoch is a righteous man whose eyes were opened by God so that he saw the visions sent to him by the Holy One in heaven. These weren't just fleeting glimpses of the divine, but profound revelations that would shake the foundations of religious thought. Picture Enoch, his eyes wide with wonder, as he journeyed through realms beyond human comprehension. The book describes his encounters with heavenly beings, his witnessing of cosmic events, and his receiving of knowledge that bridged the gap between the earthly and the divine. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. Enoch's writings didn't just recount his heavenly adventures, they challenged the very core of conventional religious narratives. His prophecies spoke of impending judgment, not just for humanity, but for fallen angels as well. The book opens with a stark warning about the state of the earth, a message that would have sent shockwaves through the religious establishment of its time. Why would such a revered figure's writings be deemed too dangerous for the masses? What truths did Enoch uncover that were so threatening to the status quo? As we dig deeper into the banned Book of Enoch, we'll unravel a tale of cosmic rebellion, divine justice, and prophecies that stretch from the distant past to the end of days. The legacy of Enoch extends far beyond his own time. Early church fathers, like Justin Martyr and Clement of Alexandria, spoke highly of his writings, advocating for their inclusion as scripture. Yet despite this early reverence, the Book of Enoch was ultimately excluded from the biblical canon. The question remains, why? As we peel back the layers of Enoch's story, we're left with more questions than answers. Was he truly taken by God without experiencing death, as the Bible suggests? Did he really witness the inner workings of heaven and the judgments to come? And most importantly, What can his banned writings tell us about our own place in the grand cosmic narrative? Enoch's journey from obscure biblical figure to guardian of heaven's treasures is just the beginning. As we delve further into the forbidden manuscript, we'll uncover revelations that challenge our understanding of good and evil, heaven and earth, and the very nature of reality itself. Are you ready to see the world through Enoch's divinely opened eyes? The Fall of the Watchers. As we journey deeper into the pages of this forbidden text, we encounter a tale that seems ripped from the realms of fantasy. Yet, according to the Book of Enoch, these events shaped the course of human history. Prepare to witness the fall of beings once thought incorruptible and the birth of creatures that defy imagination. Picture a world where angels walk among us, not as ethereal beings of light, but as flesh and blood creatures driven by very human desires. These were the Watchers, heavenly guardians who abandoned their posts, lured by the beauty of mortal women. Their leader, Semjaza, voiced a chilling concern. "I am afraid that you will not really agree to do this deed, and I alone will have to pay the penalty for a great sin." Little did he know how prophetic his words would prove. The union between these fallen angels and human women gave rise to a new race, the Nephilim. These weren't your average children. Towering at heights of 300 feet, these giants literally and figuratively cast long shadows over the land. Their very existence upset the natural order, sowing chaos wherever they went. But the Watchers' influence extended far beyond their otherworldly offspring. They became teachers, imparting knowledge that humanity was never meant to possess. Imagine a primitive world suddenly thrust into an age of advanced technology and mystical arts. Azazel, one of the fallen, taught men to forge swords and craft shields, planting the seeds of warfare. Others shared the secrets of cosmetics, jewelry, and even sorcery. This forbidden knowledge came at a terrible price. The text speaks of a world descending into moral decay, and much wickedness arose, and they committed fornication and went astray, and became corrupt in all their ways. The gifts of the Watchers, intended or not, became tools of destruction and depravity. As we ponder this ancient account, we're left with a troubling question. Was humanity ready for such rapid advancement? The Book of Enoch suggests not. It paints a picture of a society spiraling out of control, where violence and corruption became the norm. This wasn't just a moral decline, it was a catastrophe that would demand divine intervention. The story of the Watchers serves as a stark warning about the consequences of overreaching. It challenges us to consider the responsibility that comes with knowledge and power. Are there some secrets that should remain hidden? Some boundaries that should never be crossed? The legacy of the Watchers and their Nephilim children would echo through the ages. Their actions set in motion a chain of events that, according to the text, would culminate in nothing less than the Great Flood, a divine reset button for a world gone terribly awry. As we close this chapter of our exploration, we're left to wonder, if the fall of these celestial beings could bring such calamity, what other revelations might the Book of Enoch hold? What visions of judgment and prophecies of the end times lie in its banned pages? The answers, dear viewer, may shake the very foundations of your beliefs. Prophecies of judgment and the end times. The fall of the Watchers was just the beginning. As we turn the pages of Enoch's forbidden manuscript, we encounter visions that stretch beyond our world and into realms of cosmic judgment. What did this ancient seer witness that was deemed too shocking for the masses? Enoch's writings paint a stark picture of divine wrath, a warning that echoes through the ages. Behold, he comes with 10,000s of his holy ones to execute judgment upon all, the text proclaims. This isn't a gentle reminder of heavenly love, but a thunderous declaration of impending doom. Imagine standing beside Enoch as he peers into the future, witnessing scenes that would make even the bravest soul tremble. He describes a world where the very foundations of creation cry out for justice. The earth itself becomes an accuser, bearing witness to the deeds of mankind. But Enoch's visions go beyond mere punishment. They speak of a cosmic drama, where the fate of angels and humans hangs in the balance. The text introduces us to a figure known as the Son of Man, a mysterious being who sits upon the throne of glory at the final judgment. This isn't just any judge. This is the ultimate arbiter of fate. Who is this Son of Man? The question has puzzled scholars for centuries. Some see in this figure the seeds of early Christian thought, a foreshadowing of beliefs that would shape the course of history. Could this banned book hold the key to understanding the very foundations of faith? As Enoch's prophecy unfolds, we're presented with a timeline that defies conventional understanding. He speaks of 10 weeks, 7 reaching into the past, and 3 stretching into a future yet to come. It's a framework that encompasses all of human history, from creation to final judgment. Picture a world where time itself is divided not by years or centuries, but by divine decree. Each week in Enoch's prophecy marks a turning point in the cosmic story. As we approach the final weeks, the visions grow more intense, more urgent. The text speaks of a new heaven, of a world reborn after the fires of judgment. But the path to this renewal is paved with trials beyond imagining. Enoch warns of a time when sinners will perish, while the great and the good will continue to live in light, joy, and peace. These words carry a weight that transcends time. They speak to our deepest fears and our highest hopes. Is this why the Book of Enoch was banned? Did its vivid descriptions of judgment and its promises of cosmic justice threaten those in power? As we ponder these questions, we're left with a chilling thought. If Enoch's visions are true, what does that mean for our world today? Are we living in the final weeks of his prophecy? And if so, what awaits us as the cosmic drama reaches its climax? The banned Book of Enoch challenges us to look beyond the comfortable boundaries of our beliefs. It presents a vision of the future that is both terrifying and awe-inspiring. Whether we accept its prophecies or dismiss them as ancient myths, one thing is clear. The words of Enoch continue to captivate and confound us, thousands of years after they were first spoken. The legacy of the banned book. The Book of Enoch's journey from revered text to forbidden manuscript is a tale of power, fear, and hidden truths. Why did religious authorities deem it too dangerous for the masses? The answer lies in its explosive content. Enoch's vivid descriptions of divine punishment and unsettling revelations challenged the very foundations of established teachings. Early Christian and Jewish thinkers grappled with its influence, some embracing its wisdom, while others recoiled from its stark warnings. Today, modern interpretations add another layer of intrigue. Some see in Enoch's heavenly journeys evidence of ancient alien contact, a cosmic twist to our origin story. As we close this chapter, a question lingers. What other truths might still be hidden from us, locked away in banned books and forgotten lore? The legacy of Enoch reminds us that some secrets refuse to stay buried, whispering across the ages of a world far stranger than we dare imagine.